Hey, welcome back everybody. Thank you for joining me here on episode 3, the Peaches SMP server. I am Dune Peaches. This is what I do for fun, and why not? What a wonderful game, right? Minecraft? Let's get you updated on what we've done so far.
Well guys, as you can see, we've all made a lot of progress. Starting with this little island roundabout, so to speak. Here, I'll turn around and show you. Obviously a map board on one side, and it's an activity board, really, is what it is. It's a place where we're going to share ideas, what did it say? Be wary of rotten potatoes, meatballs. Yeah, what are rotten potatoes and rotten ones? Okay. I didn't realize this was a joke board. I thought this was a activity board. Creeper farm, another double spawner as far as, and this is the best part about the whole thing right here. Yep, skeletons. So there's, Baldbeard has a double skeleton spawner farm down below us right here. This is one of the reasons, if not the big reason, we decided to build this pathway right here in this location, so we can actually see them come up and out. This was obviously, spoiler alert guys, so this was done so that the fall height of the skeletons would meet the one-hit kill thing, so they had to come up out of the ground and down. The spawners were actually really not too far down below the water. So anyway, we'll be adding some things to the board here, and what I want to show you guys right now is the map. Here we go. I need to add 3 more pieces of the corners, basically the 3 far corners, and that's what I'm going to do right now. Why don't you can see on my left hand I have an overall map. The one on my left hand is zoomed out all the way, I believe. That's 4 different zooms, and these are, if I remember correctly, these are 1:1? 1:1 scale versus the 1/16 scale. That was what I have my left hand there. So we want to match this, and I was showing the guys how to basically put up banners in certain locations. So you've got my base here with my banner, my front door. You got Jade and hers. Obviously, Meatball hasn't done it yet, but Baldbeard. And then we named one activity board. How about that? And that actually is just around the corner. Right here. That's what the brown banner is for. So, pretty easy. I tell you what, guys. If you're going to do this kind of exploring to make maps, even on the smaller scale like this, it's best to have a bed on you. And guess what? I'm going to go ahead and put my armor back on to do this. But the bed will allow us to walk, pretty far and not worry about nighttime, right? We'll sleep. And then since we've built this, I actually caught in Baldbeard's 3rd episode on the series today, actually, when I'm recording this, that he has a lodestone. So if I right-click on this with the compass, country load, take me home. Thank you, Baldbeard. I appreciate you putting that up. Now, no matter where I go, this points to that point, that lodestone. Let me tell you what. Let me put this one over here. There we go. Cool. So what was that? I guess I get a compass for doing that particular advancement. Okay, well that's great. You guys can see here up in the top, 289 advancements of, I'm thinking something well over 1,000 that are available right now with this Blazing Caves updates, or Blazing Caves advancements. So anyway, this is great. Thank you very much, Baldbeard. We appreciate that. Now, this platform isn't quite done. I think all of us agreed that it needs some sort of greenery. We did put some glowberry bushes on here, which actually are pretty neat. I like the way they look. But these pathways themselves need to be improved upon a little bit. Oh, I've not seen this. Okay. Well, that's not quite what I meant, but I like it. Maybe we'll do that every so often. So I'll talk to the others about that, and we can see what we can do. Or I tell you what, I might do a little bit of work on it right now. Later in the episode, maybe. I'm going to head off into the northwest to make the map for the northwest corner right there. So as I'm heading that way, why don't I go ahead and flip you over to a quick time-lapse of that build. It was a community build. Myself, Natflicka, and Baldbeard spent a little time on that. So why don't you guys look at that, and I will be right back, guys. Okay, well, welcome back from that little time lapse there. You can see it was pretty fun, like we have a lot to do. And I'm standing here, if you look at my right-hand map, the little white dot that's spinning, got that little pointer to it. So I'm facing the edge of the map, in which I know that I don't have a map created to that side. So before I cross over, well, first of all, as I look up, did you guys see it? Oh, terrible shot. Oh, another terrible shot. Oh my goodness. You guys are seeing a catastrophe here. Here we go. I don't know if that killed him or if he just blipped out, but we'll have to watch that. Okay, so anyway. Okay, so all we have to do is move forward, and you see how it turned to a dot, a circle? The little white circle, now it says a white pointer. Now it's a white circle. So we know we're on the next map. We're going to move a little bit into it. There's also an Enderman over there. I'm being stalked. Anyway, we take a new map, and we right click, and by doing so it creates the map in the next section. See, we moved into that next section. Now up in the very top right hand corner of that map, there's a little bit that hasn't been filled in, and now it has. Easy as that. I mean, simple, right? Very simple. Hey, a lot of fish down there. Alright, I'll meet you back at the activity board. I'll show you how we put them up. You know what, guys? Instead of running back to the activity board real quick, let's just run to the east side of this map, but we also know we have that upper right hand map to get. Holy cow. Looks like it's lit up. Maybe somebody's already been down there. But we'll just do that as well while we're out. And actually, just so as I'm saying that, you can see that I've already gone off that side of the map. So this should be fresh, uncharted territory over here, at least for my maps. So right click. And there we go, and the entire thing is the entire thing is filled out because we're far enough over. And if we wanted to, we could create copies of this map using a cartographer table, and then place those maps on item frames anywhere in the world that we wanted to, and they would actually show up as green dots on that same map. So kind of nice, you know, if you guys don't have much experience with maps and how those work. If you'd like more of a tutorial on that, just put it down in the comments. I could easily make a quick whoa, that's a hill. I could easily make a quick tutorial video on how to do maps, how to lock them. You can use glass panes to lock them, as long as they didn't change that in 1.17. I don't think they did, but you know, you never know. Yeah, so maps can be a really useful tool as you're exploring. And obviously, if I put this back in my inventory, you can see, because we use the compass with the lodestone, that it's pointing me the way home. I know which way to go, which I already knew that anyway. But when you're a long ways away, it can be pretty important. Now, I haven't said much about the map in my left hand there, and I'm keeping that up because obviously we have not explored too much with a map in our hand, so we haven't been able to record or fill that map out. And I typically like to do that when I have an elytra. When you have wings, it's much easier to fly around and fill that out. So let's see. We don't want to put them up there yet, and I'll tell you why. The board is going to be a copy of the original map, so I'd like to keep a copy for myself so that if they ever need to be updated, I can do that pretty quickly. And updating the ones that you have in your hand will automatically update the ones on the boards for everybody else. So let's see if I remember how to do this the first time. The middle one is a copy of the one on the board already, so I'm going to take the left one and put it up here, take a map, put it down there, and now I've got two of those. That's simple. All you have to do is use an empty map. Sorry for the clicking, guys, got a little excited there. But empty map, and then we have the copies. So I should be able to, and I'll put them back in here in the way that they go, so I know what map they are. And eventually I'll have my own board in here. As you guys can see, oh, I didn't tell you guys, I have cleared out a lot in our base. I made a piston door that I need to do all the decorations and actually get the entrance all worked out. I think I was testing out the calcite as a runner, maybe a path. I don't think I could do the entire floor in it. That would be a lot of geodes to go and find this calcite, but it's a possibility. I have a lot more ideas in here. I'm just getting into the point where I'm going to have some storage and stuff going on, so Oh, a lot to do. And the paths. We have to get these paths done. So much decorating, so much landscaping to do, terraforming. This is why I love Minecraft. It's so much to do. Thank you, by the way, to Netflix for putting some of these paths in. We'll have to kind of expand on those a little bit and get it over to our base a little easier. Anyway, back to the map wall. Right click. Boom. Oh, isn't that pretty? Boom. That is pretty. And yes, I'm going to go have to do that one because there's just no way. So here's what I meant by updating. This one here is on the wall is a copy. I know it's hard to see, but I pop it off like that, right? Oh, it put it, stacked them. It's just a copy, so I can put it there. And you can see that space is now bigger and will automatically do it as I explore with the one in my left hand. So I guess we should go make one more map, get that done, and let's do the old clap trick. Okay, wow, okay, that clap kind of scared me a little bit, but as always in Minecraft, clapping works. If you say something out loud, the Minecraft gods will listen to you if you clap, so boom, there, that one's done. Okay, no, so in reality, that's not the way that works. I just ran over and got a new map, copied it and put it up there, so we went and made this one. Great, there we go, so that map's done, and as we explore more and more out, we will fill up this map. Okay, and one more angle, I guess, of the activity board. That's looking pretty cool. And I tell you what, Meatball, that is it a water tower? What are you making? It looks really cool. I love the red. I love how it crisscrosses, and the roof on it does remind me. I mean, the dome. It looks like a really nice circle dome. It's wonderful. So yeah, we'll have to talk about that later. So let me turn around here. This is the second floor of the base. Again, clearing quite a bit out and cleared a lot in this level as well. I'm going to push this back a little bit further. I finally, after a few days of thinking about it, I know what I'm going to do up here on the third level. I'm not going to tell you. Nope. We'll figure that one out, and I'll show you hopefully maybe in the next video. I'm not sure if it's going to make it into this one because we have some other things to show you, including this little layout right here. Now, these 6 columns represent wood, obviously, right? Birch, oak, dark oak, spruce, that kind of stuff. And we made this as a start, or maybe just kind of a template that I might go with all the way around the edges to make this second floor our storage room. Just one huge storage room for everything that we're going to need. I've never truly had a storage room that held every Minecraft block, and I'm not sure I'm going to because that's a lot of chests. But once I get part of this roof on here, this third floor, I can tie in these columns to it. There's a lot I can do. But this is wood, and I started with wood because of this machine over here. I have an idea of how to enclose this and make it look better, but for now it's just functional, and some of you already know what this does. If you've seen these before, why not? There's a lot of tutorials on there on tree farms, but I wanted to put one of these tree farms in my base. So you place a tree there, I turn on the bone meal, tick, 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 and yep, there's an observer up there, and that is taking a lot longer than normal. Oh, there it goes. It grows a tree. Now, when I want a lot of these, all I do is stand here with a hoe, and I clear out this centerpiece because it's typically a leaf that covers the observer. It pushes the wood over. Now, when it pushes the wood over, it comes out this side. Make sure there's no creepers around. I still haven't lit up this base as much as I probably should have by now, but it's a big wall of pistons, and the wall of pistons will eventually be activated when that last column of trees goes over this redstone torch, activating, oh, I can't get in there, but activating the system behind it to push the entire wall of wood out toward me, and it will actually come way out here, like 12 or 13, I guess 13, that's how many a piston can push. So I can sit here and just keep going, because as you see what's popped in my inventory is another sapling, as it just keeps replenishing itself, and I can sit here and get not only saplings but twigs and what are they called, apples. I've got a lot of apples already from this as well. It takes a little bit of time, but and if you're out of the way, it kind of, yeah, see, it goes faster. Takes a little bit of time, but I can also bring a set of shears over here with me and collect as many leaves as I want to on all the different, style of woods that will work in a farm like this. Now, I will say, I just broke it. That's the first time. I'm glad you guys got to see that on tape. That's the first time I've done that. But yep, I broke it. Yep, right there. Okay, yeah, easily fixed. Again, not going to explain exactly how that works. There are a lot of tutorials out there for that. If you'd like me to have one of my own up there, I'm more than willing to do that. Not a big deal. Easy enough.
257. 257.
Well, my apologies, everybody. I got kicked off my own server. I really think what's going on is there's a lot of different areas around the United States right now that are experiencing a lot of harsh weather, whether it be storms, fires in the West Coast, and just overall heat all over the place, which, yeah, there's a lot of things I could go into as far as topics of why that is. We don't need to be doing that. One of the biggest reasons I play Minecraft is to stay away from some of those topics, or at least to get away from some of those topics during the day. I don't want to continuously talk about that. So, but what it does cause, what it does affect is something like this, where our servers that are in other locations can be affected by that and sometimes kick us off. It has happened quite a bit in the past day and a half or so, so I might have to look into it a little bit further. But in the meantime, let's see what we can do here. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you guys, does any of you have the same problem that I have in Minecraft all the time, is you get too many projects going at once without truly finishing any of them? I am notorious for that. Like in this one, I have a tree farm, I got the base going, I've got the activity board, I still haven't dug all this stuff out, I still haven't got all the enchantments on my gear that I want. So much to do, so much to do. So here's my promise to you guys. I'm going to go finish a project. Yep, I'm going to focus on a project that I started with Baldbeard and Jade Melody the other day. It's a creeper farm, and during the build of that creeper farm, we decided that we wanted a sugarcane farm right there with it, so that we could, make rockets when we need to, and make TNT and have all that together. So I'm going to head over there and continue to work on the sugarcane farm while you guys get into the final time lapse of today's this video, and that is the start of the creeper farm. I'll come back and kind of explain, maybe even pop into spectator mode and show you what ended up happening, because we actually changed it a little bit. Alright, I'll see you guys in a minute.
Okay, so I'm going to cut in here for the first time ever in a time lapse and tell you guys that I made a mistake. I am using a checkerboard pattern here where every other block is a air block basically, and we just put a button in there so it kind of would still represent a block. The creepers would fall through and they'd have the maximum spawning area. It doesn't work. This worked in Bedrock a year ago when I tried it, and it worked real well for a creeper farm. Did not work here at all. The spiders I couldn't control. I very much learned that buttons don't really count when it comes to taking up one of the blocks. So a lot of spiders, not that many creepers. The creepers wouldn't fall through. They would just stand there and despawn. So this worked a long time ago and no longer works. So don't do that. Sorry, Jade Melody, especially the first one I've shown you. So, oops. So as I was saying, that design just didn't work. So Baldbeard and I actually went back, I guess the next night, and we fixed it. We used a combination of a couple different techniques that others have perfected. Using cats to scare creepers off ledges, using carpets to really eliminate the spawning of spiders instead of buttons. Buttons just don't work that way. Nope. And as any of you out there know, if you've watched my videos and that kind of stuff, I don't like farms that are just out in the open and are ugly and make it feel like you're not in some sort of realm or world. And again, if you're following this particular series, you understand that that's kind of what we're doing, right? We're putting a backstory to it. So I created a AFK spot that is kind of unique. So here we are on the roof of the Nether. The portal is back in that direction to the southeast. That goes to our base near the activity board, and then there's this portal here. So if you want to AFK at the creeper farm, we just go through the portal. Yep, joining world, and boom, gunpowder, sugarcane. I'll explain that here in a second. And you're in a cave, right? I mean, that's what it feels like. Why not? Well, here's some kitty cats. Those are both mine. So, okay, sit down. Sit. Thank you. Those are both mine. That's I used them to breed all the cats we needed for the gunpowder farm. But you know, we've got a leaky ceiling and puddles on the floor, and we decorated this in a fashion that makes it feel comfortable and part of the game. We can come over here. We can put all of our stuff, armor, in the chest, and I just kind of like to stand right here out of the way of anybody else and just AFK. Doors to the outside so we can maintain what's going on. And what I think I will do is I will go ahead and go into spectator mode and show you the improvements that Baldbeard and I made to the gunpowder farm. I'll quickly show you the sugarcane farm because we thought, well, what this really needs to be is more of a factory for rockets or TNT. So let's go into spectator mode. I will show you what we ended up doing for the gunpowder farm, and then we'll come back. Okay, so here we are in spectator mode, looking at the entire farm. Grew a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to originally, but you know what? We're going to have anywhere between 4 to 6 people on the server that eventually are going to need rockets and gunpowder and TNT and all that stuff. So it works pretty well. The main piece here in the middle, the enclosed piece completely. On the bottom is the creeper farm. I'll show you the inside of the top piece here in a second, which is a sugarcane farm. So, oh, and up there is the AFK spot. Odd shape, but you know what? When you build an odd AFK custom spot, that's what it looks like on the outside. We'll get up there in a second. So let me go up here. I've been gracious enough of Baldbeard to be up here AFKing right now. So as I fly through here, we should start. Yep, there's creepers. Oh, perfect. There they are. You can scare to the cats and they run away. And 5 different platforms I believe we have right now, or just 4? Just the 4. But it's still producing more than enough. So what you'll see in here is there are 4 platforms and a spider. This is perfect. This is what I need to see. Why would it have... Oh, there's a carpet missing right here. Right there. So I'll have to get that later. But you can see that the carpet's working. These are 7x7 platforms, and there's 4 of them. They have a 2x2 area in between to allow the creepers to fall off, and buttons and or trapdoors work. We're in survival. Look at all the creepers. This is working beautifully. Oh, that's a perfect shot. That's awesome to show you guys. And it's really dark. So I'm sorry about that. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit further. And you can see them all right there. But anyway, so there are 4 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4 of 4. So 16 different platforms producing these things. Each platform, like I said, is 7x7 with a cat in the middle. And the carpets are on the outside, so that eliminates the 3x3 area, except for this one spot up here, missing 1 carpet. So we will have to make sure we get that. And I think I heard some pistons up top. So yeah, this is just producing creepers like crazy. And again, only one person, Baldbeard, is up there AFKing. They are not falling as quick as I'd like them to. So, I mean, nobody's despawning, so it's really not that much of an issue, but I would say that putting stairs in there instead would allow them to fall a lot easier, a lot faster. And right now they are falling and getting falling damage, or they're dying from the fall. So I can go down through here and kind of show you that, right? So this fall is long enough to kill them. We did that purposely. Originally we were going to have it to where we could get some experience here, but no, it turned out and that's why the platform is the way it is. There's simpler ways to do this, but we kind of was just winging it as we went. So we have a dropper here that is shooting out the gunpowder it collects. It goes up into the water elevator. Let's see if I can... Oh, yep, there it goes there. into the water elevator, up to the AFK spot, and into the storage unit. So again, this is working so well using the cats, using the water source to get all the creepers into the middle and for the drop shaft. If you guys would like a tutorial on this, I can easily do it. Again, not all these concepts did I invent. This is something that has been very useful in Minecraft, and people have used cats to obviously move around creepers and create creeper farms for quite a while. Now, how we got the cats in here and how we built from the bottom up and the method of this, it turned out to be really easy. There's that spider guy. I've got to put that carpet right there. It turned out to be very easy. We did find a nice method to do this. Very expandable. You could have it as many layers as you want. Not a big deal to do that, but this is plenty for what we're doing. So let me step back out of here again, and then I'll show you the sugarcane farm. Boom, right on top. I figured, you know what, why not? If I'm gonna be AFKing up there, why not go ahead and put a sugarcane farm here too, and have the water sources pretty much just funnel the sugarcane up into the same water elevator, and then we'll have a, ooh, look, all the stuff go, there we go. We'll have a chest up there with a sorting system. Now, to get this particular farm to be effective, sugarcane farm to be effective, there's got to be a lot of it. This could use a couple more layers on it, but that's a lot of observers. It's a lot of pistons. It does allow it to grow 3 tall, and once one of them is, they're all wired together. So each bay of 8, I believe, yeah, each bay of 8. Once one of those grows up, it pops it off all the way across. So. We are in survival. I'm obviously in spectator, but you'll see the water elevator down there, the waterfall all the way to the ocean, and then this one right here as well up to the AFK. So we do play in survival. We do not allow creative or spectator mode to do this. I'm just obviously in spectator mode for the video to show you guys how this is working. There goes the sugarcane there. I can see it come around. Perfect time. Let's see. Come on. There it goes. And all the way up. Great. It works. So we obviously need to be able to get up and down because none of us have wings yet. We haven't defeated the dragon and got to the end. So we have water sources. Now, inadvertently, this also became a tropical fish farm as well. At least they fall out of the stream too. So we were kind of setting it up. We haven't done it yet, not finished, but we were going to set it up to maybe put axolotls in here to kill the fish and have the fish all kind of flow to one side and get, a farm that way as well. Maybe 3 in 1. We haven't finished it. We may not. Not a lot of people are going to be eating fish very often. So let's come up here real quick. All the resources come up into a water stream that's covered with slabs, and that water stream goes into, I don't think I can, I guess I can still in spectator mode. Yeah, there we go. Water stream goes in here to the different hoppers, and we have this typical Impulse SV sorting system. All the overflow goes to that last one and then down in there. So I bet if we were to sneak through the wall, we would see a Mr. Baldbeard. Let's get out of spectator mode, see if we can talk to him a little bit. All right. Hey, Baldbeard, I appreciate you AFKing here for me while I was showing everybody in spectator mode the creeper farm. Did my cat just go through the portal?
I think it did, because there were 2. Now I only see 1.
Yeah. Well, anyway, and it was. I don't know. I told everybody what we did and showed them how we kind of, I don't know, messed up in the first design. It wasn't a very good design. It worked in the other mode. What's the Bedrock version of it a year and a half ago when you and I were playing. But I just showed them again how we kind of switched it to this using cats and 7x7 platforms. So hey, by the way, we need to go down there and fix it. There's one piece of carpet missing. I did see and show the audience one spider that popped through there. So
Interesting. I don't think I have any on me, but yeah, we'll have to come back and get that.
yeah. But how's it doing? We're completely full of gunpowder.
Yep, completely full on this side, and looks like it's overflowing on the other side.
Yeah.
Unless you just took some out recently.
No, I think that's completely overflowing to this last row over here. Got some, actually some coming in right now. Yeah. And then this one's full and it already started making rockets. So we've got 2+ double chest full of rockets, and then obviously all the sugar cane is coming over here as well. So it really wasn't that a lot of AFK, just here and there. So pretty good farm, buddy.
They come pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, appreciate your help. It worked out really well. I think you did all the sorting system, and while I was, I guess, in here decorating a little bit.
Yep. I don't think we should call it the creeper farm anymore, though. With all those chests full there, we should call it the rocket farm. From the look of it.
The rocket farm. Do we want to get 2 more? I don't think I have any on me. No, I don't have any of the signs on me. Maybe put them right above there and call it rocket farm.
There you go.
We could. We could probably deliver some of the rockets to everybody else too, in just anticipation of getting our wings. When are we doing that? When are we getting our wings?
Right. Hey, here's a whole bunch of rockets.
Yes.
How about we use them?
How about we shoot them at each other instead of flying around? Hey, but you know what, everybody?
Yeah.
For episode 4, and might as well. I think Baldbeer's kind of showing it right here. He's got netherite gear on. I do not. I'm still in my diamond and even my gold helmet because I've been running around the nether as well. But, maybe I'll start off the next episode with a little bit of netherite busting, ancient debris, going to get that with Mr. Baldbeard here. And hopefully we can get everybody on the server and go defeat the dragon. Get our wings released really quick here.
Good. Sounds like a plan to me.
All right. Well,
I'm really missing the wings.
Very much missing the wings. We can get rid of all the these guys here. The water elevators that we just swim up and down. So. Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to end my episode here. I think this is going to be the end of this one. So, everybody come back and see Mr. Baldbeard. Yep. All right. We'll catch you on the next one.
All right. See ya.
Ow! God, stupid thorns. All right.